Alright, welcome aboard everybody. We are going to be flying back to Florida today, flying into Fort Lauderdale Executive from Bimini. We've already filed our EAPIS, our flight plan, called customs ahead of time in the US, so now all we got to do is contact flight service and activate our flight plan for a 3:30 departure. We're actually 3 minutes behind, depending on what clock you look at. So in order to do that, we want to call Miami FSS through the Bimini VOR. The way we're going to do that is we're going to transmit on 122.1. And we're going to receive on the VOR channel 116.7, which is already tuned there. So, alright, let's see if that works. Miami Center lands, Miami FSS lands November 21425 on the ground at Bimini, listening on 1167. Oh, I wasn't listening. Miami FSS lands November 21425, do you read me?
Aircraft calling, say again?
Lands November 21425 is on the ground at Bimini with the VFR flight plan we'd like to activate, and I guess we're squawking 1215. 1215 on that.
Aircraft calling, what was the call sign? 21425, is that what you said?
Affirmative, November 21425.
November 21425, Miami radio. Flight plan activated to Fort Lauderdale Executive at this time. Unless otherwise directed by ATC, squawk 1215 for customs identification. In effect for mounted turbulence details on request. Fort Lauderdale altimeter 3021.
Okay, I got 3021 Fort Lauderdale altimeter, and can you repeat the squawk code, please?
November 425, it's 1215.
Roger, 1215. We'd like to activate our flight plan for departure time 5 minutes from now.
November 425, I've already activated that flight plan as of this time. Did you need me to update the time?
We can take off. Lands 425.
And just like that, it was time to leave Bimini behind and head back to the US.
Bye, Bimini.
I gotta say, we loved the time we spent there. From feeding stingrays to snorkeling around the Sapona shipwreck, there are plenty of things to do while you're down here. If it's your first time here and you don't have a boat and you don't know any of the locals, the two main places you're going to want to check out for scuba diving and snorkeling excursions are going to be the Neil Watson Dive Center over at Big Game Club and Marina, and Bimini Undersea over at the Resorts World area on the north of the island, close to where we stayed. Soon after we got to Bimini, we booked a snorkeling tour with Neil Watson over at Bimini Big Game, and I gotta say, they were really good. Tour guide in particular was especially great with the kids, and she stayed next to our 7-year-old basically the whole time, which was fantastic. I don't have enough good things to say about it. Now, the SS Sapona has a pretty interesting history in and of itself. It was commissioned during World War I as part of a fleet of concrete ships. It was made from concrete because steel was in short supply at the time. Now, the ship itself was actually completed after the end of the war, and it was then sold for scrap to a developer from Miami Beach. The guy initially used it as a casino and for oil storage. After that, he sold it to a bootlegger that used it as a warehouse for liquor during the Prohibition era. And then the ship finally ran aground during a hurricane in 1926, and it broke apart near Bimini. Afterwards, during World War II, the wreck was used for target practice by the U.S. Army Air Corps and the U.S. Navy. And in fact, it was during one of these U.S. Navy bombing runs that Flight 19 vanished while returning from the Sapona. The subsequent search and rescue aircraft also vanished while looking for Flight 19, contributing to one of the most famous examples of disappearances in the Bermuda Triangle.
You're going to call 1228. Set this radio 1228, please.
Directly, sir.
We're going to go ahead, pull over here, and do our run up.
Center, cross slipper at 10,000, 250 knots, Miami altimeter 3022.
Cross slipper at 10,000, speed 250, 3022, Western Global. 1304.
You want me to switch to it yet?
Go ahead, switch it. Thank you.
What? What?
Something else we did while we were in Bimini was take advantage of its crystal clear waters and get our scuba certificates. To do this, we went through Bimini Undersea, and basically the only reason we did is because it was simply closer to our place where we were staying in North Bimini over at the Resorts World area, and it was simply more convenient to get there from our house. I gotta say, our instructor was Mariela, and she was really good. I have nothing bad to say about them. They were excellent. You could probably also get it done at the Neil Watson Dive Center further south, but this place was just closer and more convenient. It was a little more expensive than down Neil Watson, but you know, it wasn't that big of a difference, and for us the convenience was worth it, and the quality of the instruction was very good as well. If the weather is good, you can probably get scuba certified in less than a week. Basically, you have to do a little bit of ground school, you have to do some reading, you have to take a test, and then you have about 4 dives that you have to do. The first couple of dives are basically just getting you used to your equipment, getting you used to your regulator and your tank and how to put everything on and how to work everything. You typically do this in a pool or on the shore, at the beach, you know, not very deep. And then the last couple of dives, you go a little deeper, you go down about 12 meters, and you have more of an in-depth and comprehensive diving experience. You're gonna have a choice between getting a PADI or an SSI certificate, and as far as I can tell, they're both basically about the same, but depending on where you live, one may be more beneficial than the other. Now, one thing that was pretty cool is we got to dive the Bimini Road, and this is a supposed underwater structure left by the ancient sunken city of Atlantis, according to some scholars. They will tell you that it's aliens. I think it just looked like a bunch of rocks personally, but hey, what do I know? Now, one thing to keep in mind is if you go diving, you're not supposed to fly until at least 18 hours afterwards in order to avoid decompression sickness.
Turn my lights on. Looks like there really isn't much of a wind right now.
That's good.
Mostly coming from...
We love Bimini. It's a beautiful, warm, calm little island full of friendly people, beautiful beaches, and gorgeous, crystal clear turquoise waters. We became friends with some of the locals and some Americans that were visiting here from Minnesota. Our kids and their kids played together basically the whole time we were there. They were visiting and they traveled by boat as opposed to by aircraft. So the kids had a blast, and now all they can talk about is when we're gonna fly to Minnesota to visit their new friends. We'll get there once the Rona's gone. In the meantime, let's get back to the runway and try not to hit any holes when we take off.
Yeah, this runway's quite bumpy. Yeah. Look at that hole, man.
I know, I just saw that.
Good lord. It's like I'm driving through Pittsburgh here. Dodging potholes. Never thought I'd be dodging potholes in a runway. Okay, I see nobody on final. I hear nobody on CTAF, so let's go. Bimini traffic, lanes 425 is departing runway 28, Bimini. Here we go. What was that?
Your flashlight.
Oh, yes, thank you. Okay, airspeed's alive. 50, 60, 70, 75, here we go. Okay, we got positive rate, gear up. We'll go ahead and start crabbing into the wind a little bit. Everybody all right back there?
Yep. Damien's in his little
Hold that.
house of
House of
windscreen.
sorrow.
No, he has the windscreens all like around him.
Oh.
It's a little.
And Bimini traffic lanes 425 is departing the pattern, Bimini. Okay, see if we can contact Miami Center. I believe that's it, 1356. Can you pull up the sectional and see if that's the right frequency for Miami Center? 1356, yeah. Okay. Miami Center, Lance, November 21425 is departing Bimini, 2,000 feet.
And aircraft that just departed Bimini, I missed your number, say it again.
November 21425.
November, I just want to verify, November 21425.
Affirmative, November 21425, we're squawking 1215, an active VFR flight plan out of Bimini, DVFR.
November 21425, Miami Center, Roger, squawk 6023.
6023, Lance 425.
November 21425, radar contact about 5 miles northwest of Bimini at 3,200. Say your type of aircraft and destination.
Type of aircraft is Papa 32 Tango, Piper PA32. We're going to Fort Lauderdale Executive.
November 21425, Roger, Fort Lauderdale, altimeter 3021, maintain VFR at or below 4,500 for jet traffic. You have traffic at your 6 o'clock and about 6 miles and Airbus 320 descending to 5,000 feet.
Roger, at or below 4,500, Lance 425.
Southwest 492, contact Miami approach 128.6.
1286, Southwest 492, so long.
W1654, VFR traffic 1235 miles is a Piper out of 3,700, climbing to not to exceed 4,500.
All right, we're looking at W1654.
He's talking about us.
I know, he's at our 6 o'clock. 64, South Junior at maintain
6 o'clock, we're not going to be able to see him back there.
Nope.
Aircraft Junior at 8,000, United.
All right, we can dial it back here to 2424 and start saving some fuel. We don't really need to climb much more than this. In fact, this is probably a good place to leave it here with that cloud right up ahead of us. Okay guys, we'll be there in just about 20 minutes. You want to take some pictures of that ship or anything around here? I would suggest setting the shutter speed as fast as possible and then just set the ISO to auto. Look at that ship. Hey Elena, look, a container ship over there. Oh, great, she can't hear me.
November 21425, that Airbus is now at your about 9 o'clock in 2 miles through 7,500, descending to 5,000. Caution wake turbulence. It looks like you're going to be following him.
Roger, got the traffic in sight, lands 425.
Roger.
There he is. See him right up there?
JetBlue 1654, contact Miami approach 128.6 today.
28.6, good day, JetBlue 1654.
Oh, there he is.
Yep.
November 21425, additional jet traffic at your about 6 o'clock and 6 miles to 737, also descending to 5,000.
Roger, be on the lookout, lands 425. Another jet right back there, see it?
Oh, yeah.
Southwest 1838.
Southwest 1830 to which you're leveling at
really
5
turbulent.
Hotel.
Southwest 1830 approach, good afternoon. Vectors for ILS runway 28 left approach. Continue on the present heading. There's VFR traffic off the right. Cherokee 6 at 4,300, 3 o'clock in 2 miles.
That's us.
That's us.
And we have the Cherokee in sight, and we'll continue on this heading, Southwest 1830. We have information India.
Thank you, Southwest 1830. Since you have them in sight, fly heading 360, Vector ILS runway 28 left, contact approach 133.72. Have a wonderful day.
3372, 360 heading, U2, Southwest 1830.
Number 21425, my approach, good afternoon. Miami altimeter is 3021. Descend and maintain VFR below 4,000. Traffic 9 o'clock and 2 miles northbound at 5 is the Southwest 73.
Descend and maintain 4,000. I got traffic inside, lands 425.
Romeo Whiskey 2000.
Number 21425, my approach, you with me?
I'm with you, lands 425.
Afternoon, ADIZ information. Mike is current at Executive Airport. Maintain VFR, resume navigation. Altitude is your discretion.
Roger, lands 425.
Number 734, information. Hang on a second. Information, hotel is current at Miami Executive Airport. Maintain VFR, resume navigation.
We might get a little bit of wake turbulence from that big guy.
Yeah, a little bit. Said we would.
Roger, November 90, MYBS-KFXE, departing North Carolina Airport, climb 2,000 at 1,100, heading west.
Number 90, Whiskey Alpha, my departure, good afternoon, ident.
Ident 90, MYBS-KFXE.
Miami, November 908, Whiskey Alpha, just confirm.
What's that?
It is hazy in front of
Correct.
us.
It is,
270 heading. Join the wing control.
We're going the right direction.
2000 at Whiskey Alpha.
Alright, at Whiskey Alpha 270 for wing transition.
Couple of degrees to the left of our course, but like literally, okay, we're right back on a 309 heading here.
To avoid the Bravo.
Oh, overshot him just a touch.
I missed the last call, who is it?
Bravo Tango, we're descending 2,000.
Bravo Tango, maintain VFR 2000.
VFR 2,000, Bravo Tango.
If we do have to go down over the water,
Give me 1 second.
a good place to go down will be next to one of those ships. That way we don't have to wait too long for rescue.
Number 21425, fly heading 270.
270, lands 425.
That's 425. We can either go very low, below 1,000 feet and about 5 miles east of Lauderdale International for the transition northbound, or we can do 2,500 midfield FLL northbound towards Exec. What would you like?
I'd rather do 2,500.
Okay, 21425, go westbound, heading 270, maintain VFR 2,500, and then when you're out of beam FLL, you can turn northbound and for Exec.
Okay, 270, 2,500, lands 425, turn northbound a beam. Okay.
That looks like a cruise ship.
Yeah.
I took a picture of it.
Miami Center, lands 425, 2,500, 270 heading. When do you want us to turn north?
Who?
Lands November 21425.
Beam FLL.
Beam FLL.
When you see FLL next to you, you can turn northbound right over midfield, 425.
Okay, you want us to turn north midfield cross FLL.
That's correct. Nevada back 382 Tango Charlie, fly heading 060, contact approach on 119.7, have a wonderful day.
060, 197, good day, Tango Charlie.
Because that's like an airport right there,
I'll
right?
make the heading 310 for the intercept.
Is that where we're going?
310,
No, that's Fort Lauderdale. We're going to the one just north of that one.
Okay.
For Lauderdale Executive.
And climb maintain 4,000,
like
number 93 for Lima. 93 for Lima, radar contact 5 miles west of North Perry Airport, fly heading 320.
320, now we're getting to the Bravo 85 Lima.
Say again?
We're getting to the Bravo airspace 85 Lima.
You're IFR, correct? Yes.
I guess when you're IFR, you don't have to ask for
You're a
permission to enter
subscriber.
Bravo.
Number 8 for Lima, fly heading 320.
He's a subscriber.
330, 85 Lima.
Number 21425, you see FLR at 2 o'clock, correct?
Affirmative. I have it in sight.
Once you're south of FLR, and you can turn northbound right over the top midfield towards Executive, number 21425. Contact tower now, requesting contact approach 119.7. Have a wonderful day.
119.7, lands 45, good day. Climbing approach, lands November, jeez, lands November 21425. What in the world?
I don't know. That was really loud.
Yeah.
That was November 21425.
Affirmative, lands November 21425, 2,500, 270 heading. What?
November 21425, roger.
What the world?
Medevac 178 Alpha Mike 15, climb at 2,000.
Wow.
Ready.
Medevac 178 Alpha Mike, Miami departure, good afternoon, and radar contact. Climb maintain 3,000. When you get a chance, ADIZ Alpha current, expect runway 26 right, visual approach at Miami.
Alright, we'll pick up Alpha, climb maintain 3,000, and expect 26 right, Medevac 178 Alpha Mike.
To turn north when that was next
Medevac 8 Alpha Mike, turn right turn, heading 030. I'm going to deck you southbound over Fort Lauderdale and get you on course pretty much direct.
Roger, right turn 030, Medevac 178 Alpha Mike.
Medevac 2 Tango Charlie, descended to maintain 3,000, turn 10 degrees right.
Oh, look at that. Take some pictures of that.
Sorry, I was just like looking at it because it was so cool.
Or 21425, you can descend VFR to 2,000. There will be traffic passing opposite direction overhead at 3 Learjet.
Roger, descending 2,000, land 425.
Medevac 8 Alpha Mike, continue right turn, heading 150.
Right turn 150, Medevac 178 Alpha Mike.
Number 2 Tango Charlie, fly heading 085.
085,
Fort Lauderdale, accept confirmation, Mike. 2050 observation, 1330 at 11, gust 18. Visible day 10, sky condition few clouds at 3000. Temperature T0, dew point.
Medevac 2 Tango Charlie, you said you have the field?
Tango Charlie.
Roger, Medevac 2 Tango Charlie, for now turn 10 degrees right and I'll have your approach clearance here shortly.
10 to the right, thank you.
I think that's the field right there.
Or 21425, that Learjet just at your 12 o'clock, 4 miles opposite direction at 3,000. You can start the VFR descent at your discretion.
Roger, start descending, and we have the field in sight.
Roger, number 425, contact the executive tower, 120.9er. Have a good day.
Good day, land 45.
Bravo 5172 Lima Normal.
Roger, proceed to the intersection, left of Bravo, ground point 75.
Look at that little building. All those buildings there.
I know, it's like in the middle of nowhere.
Left of Bravo 172 Lima Normal.
Yeah. Lauderdale Executive, good afternoon. Lands November 21425 is 6 miles south of the field with Mike, inbound full stop.
21425, good there. Make modified left base runway 31, runway 31, cleared to land. Wind 3306, decimal 7.
Modified left base, runway 31, clear land, lands 425. That's what he said, right?
Yes.
Did I hear him right?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I know. Okay, we'll put the gear down here. 20. Okay, we got 3 green lights. There's the runway. And we are, I believe, right on glide slope. I got a little low here.
Now we're back.
Yep.
Tower, Medevac November 38 Tango Charlie on the visual 27.
November, Medevac 382 Tango Charlie, Exeter, runway 27, clear to land number 2, traffic short, final runway 31.
27, clear to land, Tango Charlie.
Executive Tower, Supercar November 712 Romeo.
Who's calling?
Cobb, November 712 Romeo.
712 Romeo, Exeter.
712 Romeo, southbound of the shoreline 500, just south of the Pompano Pier, inbound with information.
712 Romeo, continue due southbound, you're going to right base for runway 31. Verify you made us Mike and see your aircraft head.
Right base for 31, I do have Mike, and it's a Piper Super Cub, PA 18.
Piper.
And Executive Tower, 916 Delta Kilos on the visual 27.
916 Delta Kilo, Exeter, runway 27, continue, traffic in position.
Alright, we'll continue, 916 Delta Kilo.
And tower lands 425 is getting up on Foxtrot 5.
November 425, roger, contact ground.
Over the ground, lands 425, good day.
North Cranes.
Executive ground lands November 21425 is on Foxtrot 5.
November 21425 executive ground, stay parking.
Where are we going?
I don't know.
November 21425, stay parking.
We gotta go to the we gotta clear customs first.
November 21425, roger, turn right on Foxtrot, right on November, hold short of runway 27.
Right Foxtrot, right November, hold short 27, lands 425.
There's a plane approaching, so.
Yeah, Medevac November 38 Tango Charlie, clear 27 and hotel, taxi to customs.
Medevac 32 Tango Charlie ground, taxi Alpha, hold short 31.
Alpha, hold short 31, Tango Charlie.
Okay.
Right on November,
Right
hold
on
short
November.
27.
Yeah. Ground last 425 is on November, holding short 27.
November 21425, no delay, cross runway 27 on November, continue November, Golf 7, traffic 2 mile final.
Roger, no delay, cross 27, November Golf, lands 425.
Medevac 382 Tango Charlie, cross runway 300 Alpha, and then continue via Golf 7.
That's 31 Alpha, Golf 7, Tango Charlie.
Alright, do you see Golf? It did say Golf.
Echo, yeah.
Huh?
Golf is in front of you.
Where?
Golf. In front of you.
Okay. Oh, I see it, Okay, where's customs?
Golf keeps going.
Okay.
At like the off diagonal, and then Charlie. He didn't say Charlie, he just said Golf, so I can't figure out where customs.
I don't know where customs is.
Doesn't say.
Ground, lands 425, we need progressive taxi to customs. See it there?
Yeah. Specifically custom.
Who needs progressive?
Lands November 21425, we're on Golf, we're trying to get to customs, we're unfamiliar.
21425, continue following Gulf, and then it'll be on your left, Gulf 7. There's the trees there, up ahead and to your left, and then just after that, there'll be another left turn, that's Gulf 7.
Gotcha. Thanks. 45.
I see Gulf 7 up there.
Ground 200, Mike Uniform, Customs to Kilo, please.
Number 200, Mike Uniform, taxi to Gulf 8, hold short 31.
Gulf 8, short of 31, 200, Mike Uniform.
Wait, that guy's coming our way too. Gulf 7?
Yeah. He's,
Hey, ground, 916 Delta Kilo is headed band.
916 Delta Kilo, taxi Alpha Bravo Kilo.
Alpha Bravo Kilo, 916 Delta Kilo.
There they are. Okay, welcome back everybody. We're on the ground here at Fort Lauderdale Executive Airport and Customs. So
are we allowed to get out?
I think so, but they want us to leave everything unlocked, and I'm not sure if they want us to take the bags out or not, but either way, welcome back to the US of A, guys.